Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So today we are jumping into Super Battle Road, the Universe Survival Saga stage, to try out the EZA, KALE and KAULIFLA. Obviously, KALE is not on Peppy Gals, so we actually can't do that stage with her. This will be an interesting rotation actually to see what KALE's damage reduction is like, because remember her defense stat is not particularly good, 75k, but she has 60% damage reduction, so that definitely could be pretty good. So we'll go ahead and put Tech KAULIFLA in slot 1 though, of course, because you know she is going to automatically dodge absolutely everything. So we'll do this, and then yeah, we'll see how KALE takes these hits from the STR enemy. So she has type disadvantage, we got the support on rotation, and she has 60% damage reduction. Be interesting to see how much damage she actually takes him with no item. We're going to get the additional super with KAULIFLA. She obviously is benefiting from the fact that there is a KALE on the rotation. Well, I mean there's two, but yeah, that's fine. You super attack the person that you literally can't hit. I'm fine with that. 2.7. So this is obviously under double Kefla leads. We are running the Universe 6 team, full Peppy Gals build, because of course Champa, despite being a good support unit for the Universe 6 team, is not on the Universe Survival Saga because he did not take part in the tournament. Okay, well, there's a dodge. And then 800, wow, 800 damage from a type disadvantage normal attack. So, yeah, that 60% really makes up for having the low defense, because there are units in the game like AGL Zamasu, for example, who has a number for their damage reduction. I think it's like 40% for him, but he gets no defense. And it's really noticeable that that damage reduction doesn't really like stack up. Because he doesn't get any defense. But clearly, as we can see from that turn just there, like KALE's defense, despite not being great, 60% damage reduction obviously clearly plays a massive factor. And then KALE, I've been link leveling her. I did go through their links in the solo showcases that I put out yesterday. KAULIFLA is full link level 10, but KALE is mostly like 6s or 7s, I think. So when we see her come back on the next rotation, it looks like AGL KAULIFLA was in slot 7, so that means her and KALE are going to be together on the next rotation. So I did rainbow the LR KALE and KAULIFLA during my last session of summons on the banner, so I know they're one of those LRs that people like to have a TUR for because they can be run together, but because there are so many different options, like on this team, I'm not running the TUR, obviously. There are a lot of LRs that, even if I was going to keep the TUR, I like to at least rainbow the LR first, because, I mean, you know, partly just because it feels good, right? Because you've got a rainbow LR. So now if I do obviously pull any more copies of KALE and KAULIFLA in the future, then I will keep and start working on the TUR. So I'm going to go ahead and put you here. So what's your defense? No support now. Yeah, only 52k. KAULIFLA's is already 97. I could put KAULIFLA in slot 1, I guess. But yeah, see, most of her links are 6 or 7. There's one that's 5. She's full link level 10. Yeah, for some reason, Physical KALE doesn't have Super Saiyan, which is very weird. She never has, but very strange. I mean, obviously, in terms of the best way to run this defensively, I mean, realistically, we would just do this. But obviously, I want to try out these two here and see just how good they can be. So, considering KALE only took like triple digits with type disadvantage on the last turn, I am quite tempted to put her first. But KAULIFLA's defense is already very high, and she raises it by, I think, is it 60% when she super attacks? So if we put her in slot 1, yeah, 60%. So when she super attacks in slot 1, her defense is going to go up to like 150k, and she has a 50% chance to dodge. She actually might even take more damage than KALE, though, because KALE only taking triple digits from type disadvantage is actually crazy to me, because 150k, like if Kabe super attacks KAULIFLA and she doesn't counter or anything, she would actually take quite a lot of damage. So Let's go ahead and put KO in slot 1. I'm really interested to see how this plays out. So, I mean, there's a few. There was a few Kefla friends available on the old friends list. So, if on the off chance we do happen to die here, we can always just restart. So, but yeah, double digits from the int enemy. That was kind of to be expected. See if we can get the multiples. Wow. I mean, that's good. So that's KALE gone. Double super attacks. We take out KALE straight away. That's some good damage. I mean, obviously, as these new units come out and start getting their EZAs and become more and more powerful, these older stages of Super Battle Road clearly start to look a lot less challenging. Because we took damage from KAULIFLA because of the type disadvantage. And then a super attack only did 75k, which on Super Battle Road with no items active, that is pretty solid. And then KAULIFLA dealing some nice damage herself. Oh, look at this. She's countering the super attack from KAULIFLA, from herself. She has type advantage, so this counter probably takes her out. Oh, I didn't crit. That's okay. And then, yeah, she just takes double digits as well. Wow, so these two together, I mean, super attack was like the only thing that could hurt KALE, really. And then KAULIFLA just comes in and straight up counters the super attack. So, very, very good here. My tech KAULIFLA is Rainbow. I did actually pull the last copy I needed from her. I think literally from my first summon on the Gohan banner. So, that's very good. I guess we'll have to put you first because I don't want Kefla taking these hits from, well, hit. In fact, let us target you so you don't attack KALE in the final slot, because KALE and KAULIFLA should easily take out Bota Magetta, and then with one of their additional attacks can potentially take out KAULIFLA. Plus, I guess we should leave Kabe alive because he is a pure Saiyan, so fulfilling that secondary part of their passive, because they're always going to be fighting a Universe Survival Saga enemy on this particular stage. So do this and then target you and then do this. So yeah, KALE and KAULIFLA, the only thing for them, they haven't had any build up at all, but I mean, as you can see, even because they're Rainbow, there's support on rotation, even from the tech enemy, they didn't really take any damage. And to be honest, they might do so much damage that they just kill Kabe as well. It's actually very possible. They do have type disadvantage though, so I guess if they don't get crits, they won't do crazy amounts of damage here, but yeah. And then of course we get the other additional. Yeah, the fact that they made both this Universe Survival Saga stage and then the Universe 6 one, when it finally comes out, all of the enemies you fight are Universe Survival Saga enemies, and there's a Pure Saiyan on at least 2 of the 3 stages. So KALE and KAULIFLA just absolutely dominate in both of those Super Battle Road stages. It's a real shame if you don't have them, because they just go absolutely ham on those particular stages. So yeah, down to hit with the tiniest sliver of health. Is this, we're only on like turn 3. We've taken barely any damage. So yeah, this was pretty good. So we'll do this. Let KALE soak up the damage here. And then just do this. So hit hasn't supered at all yet. But yeah, 8k. I mean, that's really decent for Super Battle Road. No items equipped, activated, no support unit on the rotation, and KALE hitting over 2 million attack stat, getting that bonus SA as well to finish off hit. So I mean, yeah, this is going exceptionally well so far. And let us get into the final fight here against the Universe 7 guys. This one is slightly harder compared to all the other ones, but I mean, we got KAULIFLA. I mean, I'll just leave the rotation like this. Then you can't do any damage to me in the first slot, and then let us target. Actually, yeah, we'll target. See, Frieza has type disadvantage. That's kind of, I don't know if they preempted that because of the KAULIFLA, because he's one of the ones we really want to stay alive. So I guess we'll target 17, because I don't want to take out Goku and Vegeta straight away, because obviously we want to have Pure Saiyans left for the for making full advantage of KALE and KAULIFLA's passive, but we'll go ahead and do this. Because, yeah, KAULIFLA just can't be touched in slot 1. So if any of you guys want to fire off super attacks here in slot 1, I would not be opposed to that. If you, you know, there you go. That's a good start. That was the type disadvantage one as well. We take that. And Freezer as well. Let's go. You guys waste your super attacks on Tech KAULIFLA. That's what we like to see. And then, yeah, KALE and KAULIFLA here. I mean, I've always been impressed by them. Like, at the time they came out, people didn't like it because I guess they don't like KALE and KAULIFLA, but they were the best unit in the game for quite a while. And having them rainbow and seeing them here in a situation where they are absolutely in their element, like with their full passive activated, I mean, it's pretty hard not to be impressed by them. I haven't really link leveled them either, other than the fact that they're on my team for like the turtle shell mission every day, and then like recently there's been some missions for farming and stuff like that where you've needed Peppy Gals or Universe Survival Saga units, so I've been bringing them. So slowly but surely their links have been going up a little bit. I'm not entirely sure what level they're at just yet, so we'll check that when they next come around onto rotation. But I know my Kefla is 55%. I think the friend is 69%. But yeah, I mean that's a pretty solid first turn there. Just take out 17, deal a ton of damage to you. This is not a great turn though, because I don't like the idea of KALE being in the final slot there. So she's only missing Saiyan Lineage and Berserker. If I do this, yeah, it's still the same. Because KAULIFLA needs a KALE on rotation, but KALE doesn't need a KAULIFLA on rotation. So this is actually the safer way of doing this. So you can finish off Goku, and then we'll get rid of Frieza here. KAULIFLA won't do a lot of damage to Frieza, so I'm just going to retarget to Goku. Goku probably will be dead, and then it will switch over to Vegeta, but KAULIFLA won't be enough on her own to kill him. So super attack. We've got support though this time. Yeah, 70k. 70k from a super with no items active is very, very good for a unit who, when you first look at her stats and her passive, has no defense. But yeah, that's 60% damage reduction. Oh boy, that makes a pretty big difference. So, and then of course KAULIFLA we've already seen is like casually sitting at around 100k defense and gets the 60% raise on her super attack. So she's going to have very good defense here, plus the 50% chance to dodge. Yeah, there you go. She took one hit and took double-digit damage. Oh, man. So I don't think the original no items run on this stage was that hard, although I think back in the day when I first did it, you were kind of relying on things like the Jiren stun and stuff like that. But, I mean, as you can see here, we haven't really had to try all that hard. And we are going to get a no items run again here on this particular stage. So is this going to connect some of the reds at the top? I really want to get 6 orbs for Kefla if possible. No. So she's not going to get her dodge chance, but Vegeta should be dead, right? I feel like there's no way the multiple attacks from KALE and KAULIFLA won't finish him off. But I guess we'll keep him targeted with Kefla just in case. So I guess I could have attacked Vegeta with the Tech KAULIFLA as well, but I'm pretty confident that KALE and KAULIFLA are going to finish him off. Because remember, with a Pure Saiyan and a Universe Survival Saga enemy still alive, they're guaranteed to get at least 2 extra super attacks. They get their main super attack, they get a guaranteed additional normal regardless of who they're fighting. And so then on top of all of that, there's the possibility of the hidden potential additional coming in as well. So I'm pretty sure that Vegeta is dead here, especially if there's any crits thrown into the mix like that, where we just do 3 million damage and immediately kill him. So there you go. I wonder if they lose that part of their passive now that he's dead, because there was a Pure Saiyan enemy at the start of the turn. I guess we're about to find out. Although this could be the hidden potential one. So actually I guess there's no way to know, because if we don't do another one, we technically won't know whether this was the hidden potential or the passive. Oh, there you go. So, yeah. So, fortunately, yeah, if the Pure Saiyan or the Universe Survival Saga enemy dies mid-turn, doesn't matter. So yeah, KALE and KAULIFLA absolutely going ham, as they always do. I guess I could have not brought them, but I mean, we saw what we needed to see out of the EZA, KALE and KAULIFLA. They are both insanely good. I've been saying this for ages. I know Global's been waiting for their EZA for ages, but it's one of the things I've been saying about them is they are going to be really, really good for Super Battle Road. I actually talked about when I did those videos for guides for Extreme Super Battle Road when it was first going to come to Global. I even mentioned that if we get Kale's EZA, she would be really good there. And obviously we have had to wait until now. But as you can see from this run, no items. Those two absolutely destroy this event. And then you throw in units like Tech KAULIFLA, who on this stage can't be hit, and KALE and KAULIFLA, who are just going to get like 50 million super attacks every single turn. And yeah, that was pretty good. So let me know what you think of the EZA, KALE and KAULIFLA down below. Pretty impressive run. Not much else really you can say about that. So yeah, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the link to my Discord in the description below. Feel free to join in the fun over there. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.